we need to watch is this 45 car and the 4 car on the outside. A little bit of gap here. Kevin closes in, contact with the 45. That's what also catches the 12.
And then it's on.
Yeah, it didn't take much.
Oh,
on the record.
big wreck.
That's a product of catching those cars. Everybody's on a little bit different.
A pilot in turn 1 with 18 laps to go.
Big shove by Larson,
And around goes the Brady. Crash at turn 3.
that fast. Unbelievable.
And that will decimate roughly half the remaining field.
Oh, he got turned.
Larson Pastrana in the fence. We
Yes,
are
that's
still
out.
green. No, the caution is out. With Kyle Busch, here we go. Oh boy, and around goes Ty Dillon.
Bunch of them. Christopher Bell, Blaney, Alan Morola's around.
Priest is entered. Busher misses it. So does J.J. Yaley. Kyle.
AJ Allmendinger.
All right, Keselowski outside of Corey LaJoy and just a little bit of contact.
He got some help. You saw Corey LaJoy get loose and his wheels went right.
They're going to come out ahead on this one. They're all pretty very good.
Gotta get tight.
Whoa! Oh! Caution.
Logano slides through the grass down the front straightaway as caution waves.
Sure did. He's going to be frustrated with that. He had to run. He had to. It's going to be an overtime finish, Clint. Oh, Almirola just getting loose and too tired.
Just like much of the day, around goes Allmendinger back of the pack. 4 or 5 cars.
You can see he's headed the wrong direction. Too tight in the wake of those 2 cars. Eventually snapped loose. Got in the wall pretty hard. A lot of damage there.
Suarez right here.
Oh, Suarez way tight. Push her into the wall. You can see the flames come out of.
Interesting.
Oh, they
yeah,
went out
caution's
another
out.
caution.
And caution waves.
Harvick didn't. Something broke, gave away. It just took a hard ride, and then all of a sudden that wheel spits out. I'd say whether it came off, got loose, or something. That Harrison Burton up at the top of the screen, spins, gets it sideways all by himself. Looking back from spins down on the apron, gets it, got it back up. Not sure. You heard Larry tell us, 45 laps on them tires, long ways to go. The only ones that stayed out blew a record tire right in front of the field. And that's he did. I think his thought was got on the right rear. I don't think it obviously wasn't intentional. And when he got to him with that head of steam, it got Kevin starting to get sideways. And by the time it was all said and done, now you're on his left rear, Tony, and where you really don't want to be. And look at the disaster. It's like he got loose on the outside of Kyle Busch. Don't really know why. Outcome is he's loose and in the wall in the backstretch.
Oh, it's frustrating.
Woo! Whoa!
Something looks like his brakes went
Something went wrong.
Yeah. Holy smokes.
Multiple contact between turn. Oh, Suarez got into it.
Yeah, Bowman put it in there, then Suarez. Yeah, it's a chain reaction from the inside.
Oh, you saw it in turn 1. Barry, Michael McDowell, and Todd Gilliland.
Got loose right underneath Kevin Harvick. Was trying to miss the block on the bottom, probably trying to get to the outside to make that block, miss that one.
Ryan Blaney. In the barrel.
Yeah, I mean, you heard him say he was frustrated with it.
Too much, but stays in the gas right there. 360. I told you this guy was wheeling it tonight.
And look at everybody straight.
And William doesn't see what's going on in front of the 22 car there. That's not.
I didn't see Eric Jones. Oh, the 43 and the 21. See him in trouble coming off the corner and the wheel and tire exiting the car.
Too far.
And then there's what happened to Blaney. That's how he missed that corner.
I don't know what Nagu. Blaney was ready to go. At the end of the day, Blaney was going to make that move on him. He couldn't keep it behind him. Tried to block low, tried to block.
Push comes to shove, and Gregson's in the wall. Larson's around, and Larson up the racetrack in traffic, and he collects Priest.
The 7 car LaJoy gets to him. Can't do anything from there.
Chastain got in the back of him. Slid
up
right
he
up
comes.
in front of him, right in his lap.
And
Came up from his. They look like they're both up, right?
climbs the hill, and around goes
Bouncing off one another. Bush got tight. It looks to me like came from the outside.
No!
He gets in.
No! Around goes Larson. He keeps it
By side.
Then he had to lift.
He did.
And Larson's in the wall.
That line of when you're in yaw versus when she snaps around is so tight now.
Right away. They're piled up. It's the big one on the
Saw
backstretch.
Eric Jones around sideways, a bunch of them. Cindric, McDowell.
Oh, Chase does not get into turn one well at all. Right, and there's the bounce.
Safely spun. He saw him coming.
You think these guys aren't
In front of the field, this is going to be big.
Big pile
This car is heading up the racetrack, come up. That's a retaliation. That's
Which isn't a great move when
strong.
Oh, trouble.
Jimmy
Around goes
Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson. And caught.
Tire down, the way that car turned and spun out way early into the corner.
Cindric, and he got into Bell, and around Bell went.
Got loose once, caught. Austin Dillon just get off. I'm trying to stay off of him. Mikey spun himself around. He got on the rumble strips just a little bit. I think McDowell kind of squeezed.
The fight for real estate, and into the back of the 48 was the 54 of Gibbs.
Down and backwards. If you wait a moment, here comes the 7 of Coil of Joy. Another hard contact.
Don't know if he got the left front off the wall. There's tons of debris and marbles up there, and when he turns the car down across the racetrack.
Gregson and Suarez contact into turn 3.
Suarez goes around, the big smoke screen, and the caution has come out. Okay, Steve, now you have
A Michael McDowell teammate.
And I believe the 48 may have gotten
Loose before Corey got there. You see him starting to come around. Nice job by the 54.
12, and that brings him right around.
Just two guys racing hard for position.
Series champion here tonight at this winning close 10 seconds to the station identification. This is PRN.
Oh, Suarez turns into the back of the 2.
I think Suarez was trying to outbrake the guys he was racing and lost control. And just 7-car Coil of Joy there. Deep, loses control, makes contact, spins. Here comes the 42 of Rockefeller. Boom, right there. Oh, 3 wide. That is just not going to work at this racetrack. It's just too narrow. Then he came.
Luckily, as it comes down the track, not a lot of oncoming traffic really to have to worry about. To the corner. So he tried to keep it against the fence, maybe to slow the car, just went straight into the fence.
And the wheel came off, too.
Uh-oh. So the car went straight into the wall.
Looks like it's cut.
So that's what happens, Rick. So if the wheel comes off.
A lot of cars in the same spot. You know, 3 wide, 4 wide, just not so sure if everybody knew. See right there.
42 into the 6, the 6 into the 1, turns the 1 sideways. And they all, big contact for Brad on that outside line.
And John Hunter Nemechek in that 42 car, that's the first time he's driven that car this year. So, you know, working with
House Jr. fire underneath the right front.
Yeah, big fire underneath the right side of this car. Oh, let's get Ricky out of that thing. Full of smoke.
Yeah, we're not seeing him come out of the car yet, but that thing, there he is.
There you go. He's getting out.
Look at all the fire inside the car.
Flames inside of the car as Stenhouse Jr. is out now.
He's gaining on him, and he has no choice but to turn right or run into the back of Blaney. He turns right and gets...
Just, I don't know if the 21's loose right there, but there's contact, and both cars sort of get behind on the steering and get turned around. It's a little bit of contact right there, just gets around, turned around. Turn one, Hocevar is going to go into the back. Watch this. I'm going to hook you. And we know that. And the car goes into the infield air. It just lifts right up off the ground. Violent wreck. It's a push from the 43 car, and it's airborne. I mean, I thought that maybe it hit, you know, the road course.
No option but straight into the wall. We heard him complaining about brakes. The radio we heard was the crew chief coming back saying, hey, it's all on you. There's no more cooling available. And you see right here parts and pieces of the brakes coming off during that